This is Haiti. These are the facts. 80% of Haitians live under the poverty line, and 54% live in abject poverty. Approximately 70% of Haitians do not have regular jobs. Only 58% of Haitians have a good source of drinking water, and only 28% of Haitians have appropriate sanitation facilities. Per a 2015 census, the Haitian life expectancy is 63 and a half years. Only 60.7% of Haitians over the age of 15 can read or write. Haiti's maternal mortality rate for live births is 359 out of 1,000, and the U.S. is 14. Haiti's infant mortality rate for live births is 48 out of 1,000. Here it's only 6. Haiti has the highest percentage of orphans of any country in the Western Hemisphere. According to a UN estimate before the 2010 earthquake, that was 430,000 orphans. And that earthquake, by the way, was what caused the death of approximately 300,000 people and displaced over 1 million. And 2.5 million children between the ages of 5 and 14 are in the Haitian workforce.
Good morning. Palma Ceia congregation, we are the hands and the feet and the mind and the heart of Jesus. Thank you so much for your prayers. It makes all the difference on our church missions. Thanks to our benevolent congregation for the 500 pounds of medication that was donated. Most Haitians will never have access to just simple comforts of Tylenol and Motrin. While we were there, there was a fear of Zika. The cost of a Tylenol to relieve fever had spiked to $1 per tablet on the underground market, and that's an American dollar. Most of a day's wage for a worker there. Haiti is probably at highest risk for the effects of Zika. They have the most pregnant women per capita in the Western Hemisphere. We saw a few cases of microcephaly when we visited the Little Children of Jesus orphanage. So back to the mind and the heart of Jesus. I was reintroduced to the concept of when helping hurts. That's when a third world country is perhaps ready to move from a position of just emergency aid to some rehabilitation. Haiti may now be ready for that position, as it's 6 years since the devastating earthquake. Rob, our host in Haiti, and the brothers, the monks at the orphanage who take care of 84 children, was asked by their workers to get washing machines to assist in the laundry. That would seem easy to petition the churches for some washers and dryers. But Rob, in his good stewardship, realized that though the machines could do the work for them, there is no Maytag repairman if they falter. And that would allow him to easily reduce the workforce, the labor, lay off some of the workers at the orphanage. One of the most valuable resources Haiti has right now is its labor. So that must be respected and maintained. I also wanted to touch on the incredible hearts of the people of Haiti and the children and so many caregivers. There are many orphaned, mothers and fathers, sometimes both killed in the earthquake. I met an 11-year-old, and she essentially had to work on her own. She had to make a few Haitian dollars or goods each day, or by the end of the week, just to stay at the house where she lived with a dozen other people. I routinely asked the patients, how many people are in your house? And I would say the average answer was about 6 or 7. The most I heard was 15. And these aren't homes like we see here. It would be about the size, it would be a room the size of our bedroom here. These are the Lord's poor. They suffer together, they share together. Even though most suffer, many are joy-filled, and we heard much laughter. Haitians are materialistically poor, but they're spiritually rich. My experience is that throughout the third world, the children practice their sharing. We are amazed how we could give a handful of lollipops to one child, and he would merely take one and pass it back to the others instead of stuffing them in his pocket and running away. You give one package of Starburst to a child, he'll open up the candy, take one, and then pass the rest back to the other, who then pass it back to the next. Perhaps it's their material poverty that helps suppress their pride, and it helps foster their oneness of being part of this vine of humanity. But this month, on this Haiti mission, our church, we reinvested ourselves in helping the poor, the poorest of the poor in this hemisphere. We help the widows and the orphans, and we strengthen the vine that binds us all.
Last week, Reverend Tom's sermon on living in faith referenced the book of James. I'd like to continue that theme with a reading from the first 2 chapters of James. Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says, and love your neighbors as you love yourself. What good is it if a man claims to have faith but has no deeds? Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. Your faith is made complete by what you do. We all have unique talents and abilities. These, I feel, are personal gifts from God to us as individuals, and these are meant to be shared. Now, do I have the talent and the ability to go down to Haiti and use a power planer and a bandsaw and build benches for hundreds of school children to use? Absolutely not. I'd lose a few fingers, probably a hand in the process. But Dave Bashir's, a member of Palma Ceia mission team, could do this, and he did do this in Haiti. Could I go to Haiti and see a 72-year-old woman with headaches and figure out her headaches were due to diabetes causing severe hypertension? No, I deal with babies and children. But Dr. Bymaster, he did do this. He figured it out. The Village of Hope School in Haiti, its medical clinic, and all the surrounding villagers all depend on one well for clean, safe water. The pump for that well broke. The electric pump was on the end of a pipe at the bottom of the well shaft over 100 feet down. I don't think many of us in this room could have fixed that pump, but Andy Hafer, Paul Harris, and the high school students from Palma Ceia did fix that well. Last year, they got all the Haitian students and villagers together, and the entire crew got that electric pump out, replaced it, put it back in, and restored clean, safe water for those hundreds and hundreds of people. We all have our talents and our gifts. If we only let Him, God will guide us where we need to be. Just 15 days ago, during our last medical clinic in Haiti, a mother brought her 2-week-old baby in to see me about a rash. The baby was feeding well, baby was growing well, acting normally. She just wanted ointment to treat the rash. But I'd seen that rash before. I knew it was caused by a staphylococcus infection. I knew within hours that bacteria would be in the baby's bloodstream. Shortly thereafter, in the brain, causing meningitis. And then death. Maybe just hours away, maybe a day at the most. But God guided her to us, and God put us there. We saved that baby's life, and that was just one of over 500 patients we were able to see on this one mission trip to Haiti. So not all of us can run a power planer or repair a pump that's a couple hundred feet below the surface or recognize a certain rash. But these mission trips, they're a team effort. It is the team we have here at Palma Ceia that made all of this possible, and all of you are part of this team. You don't have to go to Haiti or Costa Rica or even Tennessee to be on the team. Whether you use your God-given talents to earn the money that you then generously donate to fund these mission trips and make all this possible, or you use your people skills and you got school supplies or medicines or clothes donated, or you use your logistical skills and helped organize the travel and packing. You are all part of the mission team of this church. And we, and the people of Haiti, and the people of Costa Rica, and Tennessee, and Tampa, thank you for making this trip possible. Remember the words of James. Your faith is made complete by what you do. So please, keep using your unique talents to support these mission trips, and even the mission trips in our own backyard here in Tampa, and stay part of our Palma Ceia mission team.
While walking along a beach, an old man saw someone in the distance, leaning down, picking something up, and throwing it into the ocean. As he got closer, he noticed that the figure was that of a boy, picking up starfish one by one and tossing each one gently back into the water. He came closer still and called out, "Good morning. May I ask what it is that you are doing?" The boy paused, looked up, and replied, "I'm throwing starfish into the ocean." The old man smiled and said, "I must ask, then why are you throwing starfish into the ocean?" To this the boy replied, "Well, the sun is out and the tide is going out, and I don't think they'll live if I don't throw them back into the ocean. They'll certainly die." Upon hearing this, the man commented, "But young man, do you not realize that there are miles and miles of beach and there are starfish everywhere? You can't possibly make a difference." The boy listened politely. Then he bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it back into the ocean past the breaking waves and said, "It made a difference to that one." Yes, together through the presence, the donations, and the prayer, we affected people and made a difference in the lives of some folks from Tennessee, Costa Ricans, and Haitians. But I contend that I am the starfish in that story. I contend that you are the starfish. When we become the hands and the feet of Jesus, whether in Haiti or down the street at Faith Cafe or even volunteering here in our own school, your serving will ignite a flame in you, a soft glow you can feel in your heart. But that soft glow is contagious, and when others catch the glow, together we become a roaring fire, a heat that others feel. Soon everyone wants what we have. Then together we cry out, "Hallelujah." We scream from the mountains and tell the masses that He is our God.
All the poor and powerless, and all the lost and lonely, and all the thieves will come confess, and know that you are holy, and know that you are holy. And all will sing out hallelujah, and we will cry out hallelujah. that He is God. Shout it, go on and scream it from the mountains. Go on and tell it to the masses that He is God. Shout it, go on and scream it from the mountains. Go on and tell it to the masses that He is God. And we will sing out hallelujah, and we will cry out hallelujah. Sing out hallelujah and shout. And we will sing out hallelujah, and we will cry out hallelujah, and we will sing out hallelujah and shout. We will sing out hallelujah, and we will cry out hallelujah, and we will sing out hallelujah and shout.
This is the church at its best. This is the church when we are obedient to God's call in our lives. I couldn't be more proud of these three teams. Thank you so much for your commitment, for answering the call, for taking the time and sacrificing your time to go on these trips. And thank you all, the church, Palma Ceia. This is the genius of the church. We can't do this alone. But collectively, we can make a difference and an impact for Christ in the world. So thank you so much. Thank you for giving to these mission trips. You've scholarshiped and sponsored some of these students. And these are life-changing trips for these students to get outside of the bubble of South Tampa and see a third world country. It is life-changing spiritually for the rest of their lives. So thank you all for what you have done. Thank you for responding and giving to the medicines. Thank you, Doctors Bymaster and John. Thank you so much for taking your talents. Thank all of you for taking your talents. Paul Harris is the one who did the video. He likes to stay in the background, but Paul, thank you so much. Kimberly Howell, who's a recent member of this church, did all of the coordinating, 99% of the coordination of this trip. She wasn't able to go on the trip, but spent a lot of time doing the coordination. So thank you all. Thank you so much for all that you've done. Joe and Christine, thank you for going with the teenagers for the mid-high group up to Copper Hill. Thank you so much. We're signing you up to do that again next year, right? All right. But thank you so much. I can't say it enough. Thank you so much. Now receive. And let me say, this is just the beginning. It's not the end. We will very soon be talking about our next trip. If you didn't participate this time, we want you to participate next time. And if we have too many to go, we'll take more trips. So be attentive to our call to be the hands and feet of Christ in the world and in this community. Now will you receive the benediction? May we all be true to our calling to serve others. May the Lord help us be cheerful in our service. May he make us fruitful for his kingdom. And now may the blessings of God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit be on you right now, and forever. Amen.